The farmers are suspected of chopping down trees in a nature reserve. That is illegal, and Ranger Vasil Male is trying to find out what's going on. He tells the farmers to wait, but they refuse to cooperate. He tells them he only wants to see their permits.
These elderly farmers have lived their whole lives in the nature reserve, and now suddenly they're being told where they're allowed to fell trees and where they can't. They don't understand that we want the area reforested. They have at least promised to carry permits next time which show that they have permission to fell trees in certain parts of the forest. Like the farmers, Vasil Male grew up here on the Albanian side of the Prespa region. The parts of the forests where the illegal logging is going on are so remote that they can only be reached by motorbike or by donkey. Male knows every inch of the woods. Here in the heart of the nature reserve, he's familiar with every single tree. I get angry when I see this sort of thing. The people responsible are not impoverished locals. Those people come to us and we show them where they can cut down trees. 10 years ago, this spot where we're standing only consisted of knee-high undergrowth. The sort of people who destroy an area that's only recently been reforested are not acting out of desperation, but because they want to make a quick profit.
Lake Ohrid is on the Macedonian side. Zoran Spirkovsky works for the Hydrobiological Institute. His goal is to protect the unique ecosystem of Lake Ohrid.
My job became my dream. And that means realization of my dream, because I'm raised on the lake. I was living 10 meters from the lake, and I know the lake, how it breathes, what we say. And every breath of that lake, I remember since I was young. We know what we say, the value of the lake, which is priceless. You cannot say how much does it worth. It's priceless, and we have to keep it for further generations.
The lake is about 10 million years old and harbors a wide range of native species. But over the years, many of the lake's fish were brought to the brink of extinction due to overfishing. The Hydrobiological Institute breeds fish, returning about 2 million to the lake every year. Now that its fish stocks have been replenished, fishing is once again permitted here. But Zoran Spirkovsky keeps a close eye on the fishermen. A maximum of 3 kilos per person is allowed, and the fish have to weigh at least 800 grams. In other words, they have to be full grown.
It's a prehistoric fish, the ancestor of the Ohrid trout. It's existed for 10 million years.
The closest relatives of the Ohrid trout are only found as fossils in Alaska. Wolfgang Fremuth from the Frankfurt Zoological Society has been working in the region for over 20 years. With 3.5 million euros of funding from the German KfW Development Bank, he's helping establish a transnational biosphere reserve.
Given the geological past and its long history, the lake has spawned unique life forms, which we call endemites. That means they're found here and nowhere else in the world. It's a unique feature. The biggest problem here is man-made, namely overexploitation of natural resources such as the forest or overfishing. Overexploitation is the biggest threat, and it goes hand in hand with an increase in waste.
Und das geht einher natürlich auch mit einer zunehmenden Vermüllung.
It's a hot day and it really stinks round here. Even worse, autumn is on its way and that means rain. Then all the refuse is washed into the lake and the fish nibble at the plastic. Then people eat the fish. So all that garbage ends up being eaten by humans.
Vasil Male and a colleague are patrolling the banks of the lake on the Albanian side, where it's easier to spot illegal loggers.
We're not trying to act like police. Our controls are personal. We want to talk to the people. We want them to understand that this is a very special corner of the planet. And we want to convince them that its lakes and forests need to be respected. We can't just go on polluting and destroying them. Remember how barren it used to be here? Now it's lush again. Isn't that wonderful? I love nature. I come from Prespa. It's my home. So for me, it's great that when I protect nature, I'm also doing something for me in the place I live in.